It's goodbye.
Up next, spend some time with Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore, too, in the Book of Pooh, right here inside Playhouse Disney.
We'll meet again when you all come into the Book of Pooh.
Next, there's more Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger, too, as the Book of Pooh marathon continues. Sure, you know that Bear lives in the big blue house, but what about the others that hang out there, too? Like Tutter. He might look like a regular blue mouse, but no siree. He's got rhythm. Cha-cha-cha! Woo-la-la. He makes funny noises. And he's a really good cook. So come see Tutter and the rest of the gang. They're waiting for you in the big blue house. Bear in the big blue house. And Tutter, too. Every morning inside Playhouse Disney. Playhouse Disney presents... Time!
Hi, I'm Steve, and we're trying to make the longest paper chain ever.
Well, not anymore. We just ran out of paper.
Uh-oh, that could be a problem. But you know what, guys? You just reminded me... That's right, and it starts like this. Once upon a time, a king had a very beautiful daughter, and every man in the kingdom wanted to marry her. So the king decided to hold a contest. The first man who could tell an endless story, which was of course impossible, could marry the princess. But any man who tried and failed would be banished. Well, a few men tried to tell an endless story, but eventually they all ran out of story to tell, and so they were banished. And things were pretty quiet around the castle for a while. Until one day a guy named Bert knocked on the drawbridge door and told the king he wanted to enter the contest. Okay, but make it snappy, said the king. So Bert began. Once upon a time, a farmer built a huge barn, which he filled with wheat. But there was a teeny tiny hole in one of the walls, just big enough for an ant to crawl through. One day, an ant crawled through the hole and stole a piece of wheat. And then another ant crawled through the hole and stole another piece of wheat. And another, and another, and another, and another. Hey, you guys heard this story before?
No.
Well, anyway. And so the story went. In time, the king grew so bored, he thought he'd go crazy. And he asked Bert, is this story ever gonna end? And Bert just smiled and said, nope. So Bert married the beautiful princess, but only after she'd made him promise that he would never tell the endless story again. You see, guys, sometimes what you think is impossible really isn't. You know what? That just gave me an idea. Instead of having the longest chain ever, how about a chain that never ends?
Yeah!
Woohoo! Hey, see you next time inside Playhouse Disney. Bye-bye!
Welcome to Disney's Franken-Guy and the Professor. I'm the Professor, and this is my partner, Franken-Guy. Franken-Guy is a little grumpy, so let's see if we can make him happy.
Yeah, okay.
So, today's secret code. What symbol will make old Cranky down there cheer up?
Happy face, happy face.
The pencil, you say?
No, happy face.
All righty, let's give it a shot. That's not right. What's left? The happy face or the stop sign?
Happy face.
The stop sign this time?
No, happy face.
Well, I was leaning towards the happy face, but we'll go with the stop sign. But he still doesn't look very happy. Do you think we should try the happy face?
Yeah, happy face.
Okay, here it goes. Hey, we did it. Franken-Guy is so happy he's dancing.
Yeah!
Thanks for your help, everybody. See you later.
Why would Snow White make a good judge? Because she's the fairest in the land. What did Vicky say when Minnie asked him if he was listening? I'm all ears. Who has antlers and is friends with Minnie? Mickey Mouse. What's Donald Duck's favorite type of TV show? Documentaries. What did Snow White say when she dropped off her film? Someday my prince will come. What's as big as Dumbo but weighs nothing? Dumbo's shadow. How does Tramp get rid of fleas? He starts from scratch.
Here's a song from Roly-Poly-Oly.
Chili, chili, cha-cha, now our chili's chillin'. Chili, chili, cha-cha, let us won't be wilted.
What's all the commotion?
Chili, chillin' again!
We need to get cooking. I'm starving.
Where did all that food go to?
Well, what do you know? I guess this answers your question.
Zoe makes fun. Okie dokie.
Chili, chili, cha-cha, ice cream nice and freezy. Chili, chili, cha-cha, for chili chillin's easy.
Sing along with Roly-Poly-Oly every day inside Playhouse Disney. You're inside Playhouse Disney.